How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another MLB The Show 25 video on the channel. So, I've got this idea from Matthew Wenninger Vanada 9914. Hope I'm saying it right, Matt. But if I'm not. So, he says, can you somehow do 99 overall pitching and 0 overall hitting and vice versa? And I said, I'm going to try. I guess my assumption is, the way I interpreted this, and hopefully I interpreted it right, is a 99 overall pitcher that can't hit versus, I don't know, friggin' position player that can't pitch. I mean, I guess that's really kind of the way that we could go about it. The only problem is, though, right, is like if you are a pitcher. So what I might actually do is this, right? If you're a 0 overall pitcher, I want to also see you pitch. So what I might do is I might try to make that player a two-way player in that aspect. So that's what we're going to do. I think that's how I'm going to go about it. All right, so like, subscribe, and join the content. Comment down below some of my videos. Go to Socials, Play a Second channel, and main channel down below in the description. If you like other content from me, TJP, we're doing one season of each. We're starting off with the 99 overall pitcher that can't hit. So, yeah, let's get on to the gameplay. Hopefully it makes sense. I think once you see it, it will make more sense. So, let's first look at this user settings right here. Make sure that this is what it needs to be. Actually, I'm going to make sure that lineup management is on manual for this exercise. We'll hit apply changes. Okay, so the first guy is 90 overall Joe Random. Now, he can pitch, but he can't hit, can't field. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add him to the lineup. Okay, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to make sure that he is hitting as well, and he's playing the field when he's not pitching. I mean, I think that's kind of essentially the way that I want to go about it. So I'll make sure that he's, I guess we could put him at a first base. Do you want to put him at first base? I'm going to put them both at first base. Or we'll put them both at short, actually. How about that? Yeah, there we go. We'll put a shortstop. So what this is going to be is basically we have this guy that can pitch, can't hit. Then we're going to have a guy that's going to pitch, but he can't pitch at all, but he's going to be a great position player. Okay, so that should be fun. Let's simulate it and see what happens. I mean, it's that simple. Can't field at all, can't hit, so we're going to see if he can perform, which one does better. I'm actually kind of excited for that, and I'm hopeful that he will play all the games, but we'll see. I mean, and yeah, I'm going to use a Padres. I'm going to try to keep it as equal as I possibly can. And yes, this is a 0 overall league. I know I didn't show it, but it's a 0 overall league, okay? Okay, would you like to stop simulating? No. Keep going. There are some free agents, though, that aren't 0 overalls. That's just kind of how the roster is set up. It's not the roster that I made. It's a roster I downloaded from the Vault. Someone asked me about it. If you guys are curious about it, just search it up in the Vault. You can find a bunch of 0 overall rosters. Just make sure that it's not all like the same positions, because then the game will have a tendency to freeze after you get to this point in the game, right around that draft. So just an FYI. But so far, it looks like we're doing pretty solid. I am kind of curious to see the kind of numbers that Joe Random will be putting up, and if they can make the postseason. It's looking kind of close that they might not, but they do. 87 and 75, it is a wildcard team. Okay, so let's take a look at the stats that our very own put up, and you guys can predict down in the comments. So, do you think the pitcher will be better or the position player? Or yeah, so basically this guy is the 90 overall pitcher that can't do anything else, and vice versa. Okay, so let's see, league leaders. Let's take a look. So Joe Random, obviously, strikeouts, ERA, win percentage, wins, shutouts, complete games, all that fun stuff. Joe Random RBIs and Or I don't know if that's the same Joe Random as the one that pitched. Yeah, probably not. So awards, we have Joe Random Cy Young, NL Rookie of the Year, and MVP. So this is our very own 99 overall at 1 point, Joe Random. Two-way player status. So there you go. See, he's officially a two-way player. Actually lost the game, surprisingly. 29-1. So there is that. And yeah, you can see hit 255, 4 home runs, 77 RBIs, 110 walks, 110 strikeouts, 14 stolen bases, caught twice. How many errors did he have? 78. Jeez. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Okay. So that's going to be kind of fun to witness. So yeah, there's two-way player Joe Random hitting third. So, and again, I'm gonna keep it equal, keep it fair. Same thing, except the Joe Random won't be able to pitch, even though he'll be a pitcher. They're both going to be two-way players, right? So let's take a look here, and yeah, essentially just see what the story is. So if I go to calendar, and yeah, we're taking on the Phillies, so that should be fun. Standings, we got 87 and 75 Padres. So that's what we were. Should be fun. So hopefully we can win this wild card match. Game 1, it's our Joe Random versus their Joe Random, and we win that one 5-1. Game 2, can we win it? Yes, we can. We're going to the NLDS, take on the Pirates. Pirates, if we look at standings, 90-win team. Best team in the NL. Game 1, Joe Random versus Joe Random. We lose. Okay, let me just double check the lineups. Okay, they have him hitting first now. That's fine. But I'm just double checking pitching rotation. Yeah, it's the other. Okay, great. Game 2, Joe Random versus Joe Random. We win 6-2. Can we win Game 3? Yes. Ooh, 9-8. And Game 4 is a 10-0 win. All right, there we go. That was our good Joe Random. So now we're in the NLCS. Taking on the Rockies. They were a 500 team exactly. Game 1 is a loss. Game 2 is a win. Game 3 is a win. Game 4 is a win. And Game 5 will be a win. Obviously. Of course. No question about it. So the Orioles are in the World Series. The Orioles, 102-win team. You know it and I know it. I don't know if I'll hop in just because, like I said, I'm doing 2 different seasons. But we'll look at the stats and all that, of course. So Game 1, Joe Random versus Joe Random. We lose 9-8. Game 2 is another loss. We're going to go down 3-0. We are. Okay, we win Game 4. We should be able to win Game 5. Yeah. So Game 6, I'm a little bit worried about. Game 6, a little bit worried about here. Will we be able to win it? We do. Oh, we got to go to a Game 7. Do I cheat? Do I cheat? Do I cheat? Do I cheat? Did I bleed? I don't know if I bled there. Anyways. No, we can hop in, but we're not going to hop in. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to cheat it. I don't think I'm going to cheat it. Whoever they want me to have pitch will pitch. So hopefully it's the dominant pitcher, obviously. The dominant Joe Random. It's not. But I could always put him in if I need him. So I won't have him at least start. Or I think I could put him in. I'm not really sure. So yeah. First inning, nothing there. 1-0 is what we're down. Tied at 1-1. Single, pop out, walk, sac fly, RBI, runner thrown out. Third inning, nothing doing. All right, pitch and change. Yeah, see, I can't pitch him. Okay, so we're just gonna have to rock with the bad Joe Randoms. And well, looks like we're kind of toast. We can't seem to get a hit. Single. It's funny how they get hits though, all the time. I know that was De La Cruz, but still. Down 6-1. Like, their pitchers just don't seem to, like, be able to, you know, get into any trouble whatsoever. But, like, mine do all the time. That's why I say what I say, man. Error, walk, fielder's choice, fly out. Pitcher change. Yeah, it's gonna be a loss. Strikeout. 7-3. Bottom of the 8th. Double play. 9th inning. They bring in a new pitcher. Ground out, and ground out. So lost at a game 7. Wonder if I really should have hopped in or if I shouldn't have. I don't know if that was the right play. So Joe Random playoff MVP. That's not the good one. That's not the one that we like. Funny enough, this Joe Random only hit 218. I mean, obviously he pitched well. We all know that. I mean, yeah. The rest of my pitchers were kind of garbage, but all right. So now the next part of this video will be the switch. So let's get to it. All right, guys. So I'm back here now. So let's take a look here. This is going to be an interesting roster here. Now it's the same thing. Everybody's all 0 overall in the league. Now this Joe Random is the Joe Random, right? He's basically going to be a two-way player, and he's a 10. Now why is he 10? Because of the fielding here. But he's a terrible pitcher, even though he's a pitcher, but he can do everything else. So we're going to do the same thing. Put him at first, switch the position, shortstop, right? Great. So that's cool. We've got all that down and dandy. He's the starting pitcher as well. So now let's see if the pitcher that can't pitch but can do everything else is better than the pitcher that can pitch but can do nothing other than that. So let's see. So we're going to simulate it. Here we go. Should be fun. I'm actually going to say that I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. Well, actually, that's not true. I think they can make the playoffs. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. Yeah, they probably will make the playoffs. What am I talking about? I don't know who's going to be better, though. That's the thing. It's like, the problem is that when nobody can pitch, it's like, well, can you hit enough? I'm curious. I'm very intrigued. I think that, you know what? No, they will definitely make the playoffs. I don't know why I said that, but I don't know if who knows if they're gonna be better. You know what I mean? We're gonna find out right now. That's why we're doing it. It's actually a very interesting idea. It really is. So put it on the list. Figured out. Let's do it. Here we are. I gotta stop with the draft picks. All right, there we go. Perfect. So far so good. Actually, probably we might end up being better than we were with the last guy. Yeah, definitely gonna be better. Again, I think the hitting helps, and sometimes, like, again, when you're pitching against other pitchers, everyone's kind of like at the same advantage or disadvantage. So yeah, 101-61. So there you go. Won the division, taking on the winner of the wild card. We were automatically the best team in the MLB. So there's that. Let's take a look. League leaders. So Joe Random. Don't know if that's the right, which Joe Random that is or not. Don't know if that's our Joe Random, but that is definitely our Joe Random. 83 home runs, 98 doubles, 14 triples, hit 532, 77 RBIs. Yeah, oof, very good stats. So let's see. He was okay. So as a pitcher, he was 0-5 in games pitched. 116 strikeouts, 66 walks, 5.75 ERA. So not great. 1.8 pitcher WAR, but obviously he did everything else right. So I mean, there's that. Did he make any errors? Only 5. Okay, that's kind of interesting that he made 5 errors. But he did. Didn't strike out at all, though. All right. So, yeah, there you go. Let's see our awards here. So, we have Cy Young, Hank Aaron Award, and Rookie of the Year, MVP, batting title, Triple Crown. Obviously, this Joe Random was 27-3. It's impressive. Probably came off the. He probably came out of the bullpen. Maybe not. Did he? No, they definitely did. Yeah, this guy. Oh yeah. See, these guys all come out of the bullpen. Really, it's bullpen that ends up being like the Cy Young winners or relief pitchers because the starters can't go all the way. You get in wins and things of that nature. So there is that. It's so funny looking at that. 13 overall. Such a weird overall. All right, well, let's see if we can win in the postseason. So the Giants, 85 win team. Game 1, it is Joe Random versus Joe Random, and we lose 3-1. All right, Game 2, can we hit? Yes, we can. We win 7-5. Game 3, we lose 7-0. And this is what I was saying about when you swap it, because the pitching. Okay, Game 5 is a must-win, obviously. Nah, we don't hop in unless... Well, we can hop... No, I'm not going to hop in. There we go. Yeah, don't hop in. All right. If it's a Game 7 World Series, we'll hop in. So now we got the Rockies. Rockies, 85-win team. All right. We beat them. Game 1. We win. I just want to double-check the rotation. Still the same. Yeah, still the same. So that's good. Game 2 is win. 3 is win. Oh, wow. We might sweep. All right. Hey, we swept. We're going to the World Series. Take on Boston. Wow. All right. So, about the same so far. Getting all the way to the World Series. Maybe he can win. Hey, listen. We'd have to do this 100 times. Or something along those lines. 1 time is not really, usually not enough. Lose Game 1. Lose Game 2. Lose Game 3. 4. Win Game 5. Wow, you can't make that up. You can't make this up. Okay, well, here we go. I have to hop in to be fair. Quick manage. I don't know who's pitching, but I'm not changing it. That's going to be tough. Because he's not hitting, is he? No, but I don't know how to double switch in this game. Oh, so this is gonna be a problem. This might be problematic. Okay, we're up 1-0 though. Damn it. Okay, strikeout. All right, it's down 2-1 now, so we got to be able to hit a little bit. Okay, so can I do this? Can I do a substitution? See, I can't... I can take him out of the game, right? Put in Joe Random. But then if I wanted to do a substitution, I can't put him in. And look at that. Look how glitched that is. See that? So stupid. Yeah, I don't know how to do it, so we're gonna have to try to win without him, I guess. That is so annoying. See? It's frustrating. Single. Dealer's choice. Honestly, we have a shot. Nope. Double. Ground out. Down 3-1. We're down 4-1. Ooh, we tied it. New pitcher. Ground out, strikeout, single. Stolen base, ground out. Ground out, strikeout. Problem is they also have those guys that aren't 0 overalls in their roster, so it's makes it harder. Bottom of the 9th. I mean, hey, we could win it with a walk-off. How funny would that be? Walk. Sack bunt. Ground out. Error. Double play. Ground out. Single. Walk. A walk-off walk here would be insane. Dealer's choice. Wow, this team won it. I'm kind of shocked. I'm not going to lie. A little bit shocked, but we won. Fair play. Awards: Joe Random, World Series MVP and Playoff MVP. This is the... not the right Joe Random. Yeah, okay, none of these are the right Joe Random, so he didn't win it. Let's look at the lineups, right? So if we look at the 13 overall, Joe Random, he was 0-2. Did he not have an at-bat in the playoffs? Where is he? Really? What? I don't know why I don't see him here. Yeah, that could be a glitch. I don't know. Either way, you won the World Series, so. Alright guys, let's go to the full screen and close it out. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed this quirky video idea. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some of my videos. Go to socials, play the second channel and main channel down below in the description. If you like other content from me, TJP. So yeah, there you go. That's I guess that's it. So I'm gonna head out now. Take care. We'll see you soon.